distracting the mind while they find loopholes and different ways to go against the same law that's supposed to bind and protect us as human beings on the face of this planet. First of all, they use race, colors, the simplest forms of things that anybody can deal with that has any type of difference. Conquering society, a Roman imperial rule that's been done thus to ages of Caesar. So, we can further this on in between about peoples and generations and nations and cultifies and how everybody sees what is being televised. But in each culture, to want to be the best, is it wrong? No. Supremacy within the culture itself is nothing wrong with wanting to be the best within your culture. And they didn't say that. But think about the unified front as a culture. They are the corporation of the Americans, or the corporation of the United Nations, corporations of New World Order, which is the whole world conglomerate, or even the factions of the Illuminati, Skull and Bones, all things of that nature. Secret societies which predict or persuade the eyes to make you see what is designed for you to see. While we all fall a victim to overcasting, all we see is another way and an opportunity, because that's what they throw in front of our face. That's why it says in my lessons, why do they love the devil when he gives them nothing? Because he feeds them the wrong foods. What is the wrong food? We can start with any culture, religion, everything. Anything that separates the people. Separates the whole task of humanity. What? Do we gotta wait for aliens to come out the sky and say all of a sudden we're gonna be, we are the world? To protect Earth? They tried this shit. They call them terrorists. And guess what? We can see now how every art was brought into fashion. Because nowadays, they say they want the world to be mad at Muslims. Around the world, they want you to be mad at Muslims. But why is it now that they're starting to put Muslims in every continent, in every country, in a higher political stand? The shit, then London and all them other brothers, Muslim brothers up in that place, to leave. Because why? It was already written to be bought out and sold. Let us use your name. It's going to take slander, but we need an enemy right now. We need a evil. So we can manipulate and calculate and build off of this strategy of currency and mental slavery. And they winning. Shit, they made it fucked up for if you was born in America, just because you was born in fucking America, it's fucked up for you to go in certain places. Because motherfuckers, everybody think you got it like that. And yo, look, even in America it's fucked up. If you was born on the East Coast, you go down south somewhere, everybody down south somewhere, you know everybody else out. The mind, how they manipulate it, instead of everybody knowing themselves. Most of the time, I'm attracted, most of the time, I'm attracted or magnetic pull by energy. Most, you know how you walk around minding your business and shit. You got your head down, you a heavy thought, and you're just thinking about everything, and then all of a sudden you just feel something like, it's a feeling that hits you, some vibes, some energy that hits you, and you turn around and look, you see somebody was staring at you. They know that. Why he said they study the DNA? They study the DNA to know what to interrupt the transition of natural reception. It's much more deeper than what this business is, because they know if we get in business as us, the underdeveloped, or the post-profit or poverty-stricken, if we get into business and really do what our imagination brings forth, because this is all our imagination through TV. Shit, how many kids been on punishment? You ain't had no toys. You just had a motherfucking room. How many kids had blown on the glass and made it like moisture on the glass, and take little paint pictures and or little shit and try to make little shit off it on the screen, on the window? That's like playing a role on TV. You direct this motherfucker. You produce it. You taking nothing and making it into something. And all they was just a blueprint. Here, sign your name here. These are words and papers for us to protect you and keep on being nosy into your business. It's for the patent. That's how we got robbed. By patent. Signing our names and rights away. So, you look at the media, and you're part of the media, my brother. You look at the persuasion and how limited we are. That's why they got the FCC rules. So you have to, you can't really say, curse all out there and everything else, because it's going to be cut and slip. So you got to speak with proper attire. Heck, I'm doing that. But I'm as ghetto as everybody else, though. I've been there. I'm still there. I'm always going to be there. No matter all the riches in the world, I'm still there. Because there's always somebody else. So my plan is to get everybody together in unison. The corporation want fucking something. Come on. Let's us together sit down with you. Not you try to pick us off one by one. Like what's going on with Troy Ave. I believe all that was an Illuminati setup. Because the young man, listen to this, the young man was very powerful. His words of him alone and some music had made him one of the little richest underground artists that I know. And a lot of others. Master P come from the back trunk, selling it on the street. And here go corporate America. Now they're cutting into your fundings and your taxes and all this other shit. And you thinking these motherfuckers is handling business like an accountant's supposed to. But then at the end of the day, you're going to jail like Lil Wayne for tax evasion. Now, how is that so? It's called control. They're going to find any way to control you and your energy. You perpetuate too much, they'll blacklist your ass. I don't care. I have nothing to lose, but everything's a fucking game. Excuse my language. Still there? Hello?
I'm still here. I'm listening. I'm still here.
I thought I put you to sleep or something.
No, not at all. It's just, people, they don't think, so speak about, you touch a lot of thoughts, man. You touch a lot of thoughts that are important. You know, a lot of people, it's not even their thoughts, you know, and they don't even understand their purpose, and they're deprived, you know, of their senses, you know, of their five senses. You know, they need to rediscover their five senses.
True. It's true factor. Yeah, man, I close my eyes. I can still see through my ears, man. And I can also taste when I lose my taste, man. My nose, the vapors, air. If I feel deaf and I can't hear, the vibrations become my sound. So I cannot look really into the reality of life, what we live in, the structure of life, and understanding why is it works like this. Because as long as somebody's hungry, it's always going to be like this. Always going to be like this. So somebody got to be the one that's got to stand up and say, fuck it, really is enough, right? Fuck it. Excuse my language. But somebody got to do it. And a lot of people fear, shit, if my kids got to go to live a life, they got a life, but daddy got to keep up with this fight. I'm not going to be mad if they got to go ahead and live that life, so because they really don't understand this fight right here. So that's all right. I'm good by it. It hurts. Got to be a striking blow. But at the end of the day, this fight got to go on because I'm probably the only one that's really going to fight it. And really take the blows at the same time. Because it took blows. If you go on my Facebook, right, Keith Raheem Farrell, go on my Facebook. I can show you a video of all the blacklisting and all the other bullshit that these corporations pull, because you do it all. You really have no need for them. And then, guess what? If you don't do it all, you know somebody else that can. And all you doing is bringing them in because they, corporate America, their credit is good. They utilize the system that they created to manipulate you thinking that you are funded. All you needed was just to sell a product. The bartering system is one of the dopest systems in the fucking world. And as my networking branch, that's what we do. We work on the bartering system. If I have something for you and you can utilize it, why sit on it and wait on some money? Shit, the money could come because the Most High gave me something to be utilized. That's why he said the word is free. Only those that say, why do you think the churches got to keep paying for rules and shit like that? Because they ain't giving out the word free. They only giving out word for some sense of payment. Because if it was free, you wouldn't need a roof. You wouldn't need a fancy house. The temple is your body. So wherever you go with your body, there goes God. I believe. If I was created and made in his own image. That's what it was saying. So you mean you want to say it don't count or matter to the brownies or the darkies? Because I believe out of all pigmentation, it started with the doggies. Doggies having war with itself, inside itself. Bring out a physical composition to see that part of this stuff that is already having war within itself into a physical alien body to be seen physically, not spiritually, not mentally. Because if I'm telling you I'm having a war inside myself, or I'm arguing, and I'm talking to myself, arguing, and answering myself, arguing, you gonna think I'm crazy. Oh, that nigga crazy. I ain't following that nigga. That nigga arguing with himself, like literally arguing with himself, like two people. So the fashion is, you have to bring out a clay graphic body of the image of the feelings within. So you can dissect it. Because I don't dissect everything. I only dissect what's inside me. My nosiness only conflicts until what's nosy for me. And that has to do with me. So that's what I dissect. I'm not going to dissect kids playing kickball down the street while I'm watching some nigga over here look like he about to pull out a hammer because I come from that type of life. And what he going to do with that hammer? What he doing? What he about to do? What he about to go? You see what I'm saying? And that's a sad trajectory which builds into another thing that we undergoing right now. Distrust. They teach us to distrust each other. Let's say you got a lady, you know, her money's late and shit. You know she get money though. You know she get money, but her money's late, and she just asking for a bowl of cereal, a box of cereal and a gallon of milk, or at least a loaf of bread and peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or a case of oodles and noodles to feed her family. And you steady telling her no, but you smile in her face, put your hand out to receive her money when she got it. I can't see that. That shit hurt my heart. I'm gonna rob that store. Straight up. I'm gonna rob you now. I'm Robin Hood. Fuck you. I'm gonna rob you. Because you know why? That lady was only waiting for the mailman to come. Cash her mother in check. And you denounced her and said no, and you see her kids every day giving them free candy. Candy, fucking up their teeth. Something that is sustained and sequential to corporate America. Because if the kid keep on getting candy and fucking up his teeth, and she ain't got to go to a dentist. She ain't got no Medicaid, she ain't got this, she got that. So she got to pay out of pocket for dentists and all this other shit. Stress. So where's the community? It taught us to distrust. You don't know these little kids out there begging for their respect. And in order for them to beg for their respect, and while they begging for their respect, other motherfuckers are respecting us all. That's why I was waiting for these wild angels to be wilding right now. Time for y'all to wild out right now. Bring some senses back to these people and let them know they don't really have the power. The power relies in us, the people. I've got to believe. Not into me, not into nobody else, but into yourself. But then you got some people that know, and they choose to align themselves by filling their pockets up with corporate America. They are like the movie The Matrix, the men in the suits. Just to wear, I don't mean suits literally, but you gotta look good. If my mind is clean, best believe I'm looking divine, and my body and my flesh and what goes on in this perfect body and flesh that was built by the Most High, got to be the best material. Because I represent the best. Excuse me if you think I'm cocky. Excuse me if you think the way you think. But ain't you supposed to think the same way? The manipulation of thought process is what stops us. If I could do what the fuck you do, then ain't no reason in hell I should be out there hating or being jealous or all this, that, and the third. And all you got to do is ask, brother, can you please help me? If it's something in my means and my powers, I will. And it's just that simple. I was made by the Most High to do a job. We want all his children to go. as one. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. But first, I got to punch down and those soft tissues and get to the pineal gland and open up the fucking mind. Excuse my language again. That sign of the eye of Ra, that's the mind that's been dormant for so many years. And that's what that is. So, in this music, right, it's a science. And then you can see it because kids don't even know their schoolwork, but they can sing the song. It's getting hot in here. Or they know some Michael Jackson, but they don't even know about who's the first black president. Who also got his name on the Constitution, who was a Moor. They only utilized him because he had the money, the resources. So, once everybody wake up from this dream and realize they've been lied to make them act other than themselves, the first thing I'm going to tell you is I forgive you, it ain't your fault. And that's the first thing I'm going to say. That it ain't your fault for the way your mind manifests itself. So, CD Baby just contact me and try to put a blame on the account holder. And I'm about to hit CD Baby in the head with the actual conversation where the account holder said that they released everything from there. So I want my money. Somebody gonna give me my money. And that's what I mean about this corporate America and how they play. They play the back and forth and let this shit get lost type shit. So at the end of the day, you can't, and legally you can't bind nobody because ain't nobody could be president if you don't see nothing but a ghost. See, when you're dealing with a real person, they don't know nothing else but how to be real with themselves. I know at the end of the day, if I do somebody wrong, some wrong gonna get done. It's just common sense. So, we as a people, underground, network, merchandising, entertaining, time for us to get our respect. And the only way to do so is to unify all branches. That's why I brought forth one body enterprise. Is to unify all the bosses so we can sit down and let everybody know what's really going on. My eyes, my mind is no longer closed. I see the big picture. I see what they're doing. So like I said, let this message go viral so everybody else can see it before they take it out. Because you know, once you start seeing shit, the TV freezes, or your Facebook freezes and go out. We're supposed to be live, but it froze. They blame it on the frequency. So that means you're tapping into my communication to verify information, like I said in one of my rhymes. Big brother, I know what they're doing. And everything they're doing, I play around with the role they give me. Everybody is the actor to the role they give us. They're not going to allow you, without having a strong force of people, brothers and sisters together, us all, standing together. That's the only way we're going to get what's ours and what we've been promised. And that's the only way we're going to see peace, innermost peace, and everything else. Respect, and everything that's entitled. As soon as a brother do something like this, Prince was one of the powerfulest men. Michael Jackson was one of the powerfulest men in the business. They killed them. As soon as they killed them, immediately these companies, corporations took over all their rights to everything that they own after these motherfuckers bought everything from them. I believe they bought it to keep it, not to give it back. So somewhere in there was some shaky business. Because if I got kids, you're going to just tell my kids they're going to live wealthy in the rest of their life. They don't have to pay for nothing without them having money at hand. Because what if they get stuck somewhere where these people don't have that kind of communication or that kind of power? And they stuck somewhere, wandering aimlessly lost. Just like they did us and the wilderness of North America and the rest of the world that's trapped in these ghetto slums. They got money to eat, expensive dinners, and have sit down with all nice, pretty ass offices while we in the slums. I said we are in the slums. They playing with land, sitting on it, while our people, brothers and sisters, walking around homeless, nothing to eat, nowhere to sleep, anything in the world like that. So of course, the only option is to submit. I'm sorry, they got me twisted. I don't know how to do that. All I know how to do is fight. I was born a fighter. I'm a go out a fighter. How did he go out? He went out swinging. And that's how I'm doing it. I don't know nothing else. I know it through my family. Let me tell you something. My family came into the wilderness of North America free. But my other family didn't. They was tricked over here, told they was going to receive wealth, gold, land, or just help a development grow. And that's, and we're still waiting on, I'm talking about worldwide. If you're poor, look out your window. Yeah, we're a step up of where we came from. Well, but is it what they saying? No. So how are you equal as me? And then you look around with your nose down on us like we peasants. Bruh, I ain't never been nobody's peasant. I don't know how to be nobody's peasant. And I know people, once their mind open up, they don't know how to be nobody's peasant. All I see is royalty in front of me. And I respect and I greet each and every person I meet as I'm seeing royalty. And I greet them with love because they're my family. Just because we wasn't born in the same womb or in the same room or even in the same country, state, or time don't mean you ain't related to me. And I live by it. And I'll go out dying by it. So I really appreciate the interview and everything you've given us to speak, to be the voice. And I'm really appreciating you being tough, brother, to fight against this conglomerate of a media, to let this message be heard to millions and millions of people around the whole world, and also be translated so other people will get an understanding fully. And if they need more, and if they want guidance, just contact all of us to get together. And we could do this together. One Body Enterprise, LLC. It's my company. You can find me on Facebook, Keith Raheem Farrow. KeithRaheem, F as in Frank, ARROW. Contact me on Facebook, man. My name as a musical artist is Menace, O period B period E period Z period. And I go with the team Obez. We worldwide.